We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Into the box, Michael Taylor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Nationals, center fielder, Michael Taylor.
First delivery to him on the way. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Settling in now, Trey Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Quintana features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Baez. And there's out number 2. Digging in, Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out. Stepping up now, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
Strasburg comes set. Here comes the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Here's Chris Bryant now. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, batting at an even .400. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Anthony Rendon.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Line towards center field. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out. At the plate, Juan Soto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. In now for Washington, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's 1 for 3. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on the breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Kyle Schwarber is at the plate as he watches ball one. The 1-0 is taken for ball two. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
3-2 now. 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Defoe from the outfield grass. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Matt Wieters. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Wieters awaits the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Popped him up. Zobrist coasts under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The next Cub up, Ben Zobrist. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Strasburg comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ben Zobrist is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Half with a 2-1 count now. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jose Quintana. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. No balls and 1 strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The count now at 2-2. Soft liner towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Michael Taylor looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Michael Taylor.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 2-1 home. Hit to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Striding into the box, Bryce Harper. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now here's the pitch. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rendon, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. Harper, runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Runners going. High in the air out to center field. Howe sprinting after it. And that ends the inning. Here's Javier Baez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Behind 0-2 now. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Soto going back on it to the track, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bryant around first, heading for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's safe. Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guarantee.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Anthony Rizzo becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. First offering on its way. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Murphy, 33 years old. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The tag, and he's out at the plate. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out. Leading off the inning, Juan Soto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 22.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Popped him up. Contreras has a play. 1 out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Zimmerman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Wieters looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble. And the Cubs get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, you know he wants that one pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching him do his thing. He had guys off balance and flailing at the plate all game long, so he really was the story.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. With an accident, no runs, just 1 hit